fantastic, but if it comes the other way, it's not going to look good. Here we go, coming on in already. Vision of Empire is going to help out, but the flash comes in.
Nice flash.
Gonna have to flash the wall. Pirean is on the roam here, but first blood goes to the side of the Xin Zhao. And now Tal, they really want to get this Haru, but he's going to jump back in. Is going to be taken out. The hammer will push him back, but the blasting plan to get SKT away. QVE, though, on the chase. Trying to get on top of him here, only has the sweeper at level 1, is not gonna do it. And more action coming in as Pirean gonna get a good trade here onto Fly.
I actually
those kinds of trades already. They're looking for a gank up at the top side, but look at the roam already coming on in. Huge damage onto QVE. Blank coming up here, but the rest of Gen G is gonna come in. There's the kill. TP is going to be committed to Tal. Trying to get the seismic jump, but it is gonna miss. Nice play here by Fly with the fancy feet work. Now Haru coming on into Blank, trying to burst him down, but they kill him first. And now Fly is gonna have to commit to the kill, but he can't get close enough. One auto is gonna do it, just barely.
His follow there was good. And watch the replay here. The big skill to take away is actually the interrupt. So his first roam comes through, Tal goes in. Watch the hammer hit, it interrupts the hook shot. Gets the right angle as well. So QVE ends up taking more damage, will eventually go down. Aurelian Soul, the amount of juking in and out of the stars means that people live for a while, for the whole of the teleport duration. Haru chases in, he's in melee range, he's in Zhao. They'll eventually get this kill, but they don't trade up, but they're back again.
Here we go, Blank is in the bush, trying to get that burst damage down, but now they're going on to him, 2v1. QVE gonna take a ton of damage, but the knockup is there. The vision wasn't there for Tal, but the big knockaway trying to deny that last auto, but Haru is...
the Aurelian Soul this time. Fly has Swifties already.
And this is another fight in the mid lane. The Ignite comes in from Fly, and he should be able to end Pirean's life. Down he goes. Does a little dance in the mid lane.
Following. This wasn't even the follow in mid lane. The mid lane is for once uninvolved. Tal goes in. Blank is lying in wait, and usually the jungler who's lying in wait will get the advantage, but it's level 4 until actually level 3 at the time from Blank. They combo in melee range, you can't juke the Xin Zhao.
I think you got a seismic shove earlier there. He saves it for the end. We'll see. We'll see the replay here as Pirean just gets stunned,
He's level 4 when he begins this is Fly. That's probably the reason that Pirean walks up, but then gets a little bit extra base damage. He gets the Ignite cooldown, and Pirean says, damn, outplayed.
Yeah. There's a little emote there.
Doesn't die to what should have been an easy gank, and Haru steals blue. He has splash up, he might need.
It's a lot of burst damage here. He gets the ultimate down, but the kill goes over to the side of Tal, who picks up the blue buff. Here comes the Camille. Tal has to flash away. Blank is there with full health, full mana, and a red buff. QVE could eat a really big combo here over the wall. He's gonna have some stones here too. The TP is coming in. In goes QVE. He can only go forward here. But the stopwatch is there, and Tal is gonna dunk him in from the river. Nice of the bands, and you're beginning to see what can happen. They know that Haru must be in here. They spot him. And the Xin Zhao, not too tanky at this point.
Here's a control ward.
The arrow! That's gonna be a dead fly. Easy as you'd like. The perfect snipe comes out of Bang in the bottom lane.
Well, that one was certainly without context, but nicely done by Bang.
But QVE with the spider senses, once again, is just gonna back.
See when Bang used the arrow, it's actually even before the inhibitor, sets it down the middle and says if this one hits, it'll be good. That one hits in the biggest way possible, the 3.5 second stun, if you don't mind. Swifty Boots, no CC release, draw multiple members and slow this down.
Once again, it's Pirean versus Fly, but this time they have the support of everyone else. But Haru and CoreJJ come in, but Pirean has a stopwatch and his ultimate. There it is, the double headbutt pulverize onto Haru and Fly, but a big voice of light there. But it's enough damage, and Pirean double kills the side of Gen G, just knocks them down like a couple of bowling pins, and the rest of Gen G has to run away. SKT, they secure their win in the early game.
Here comes the ultimate.
Gonna be close, but just helps out with the leash. That immense amount of burst damage onto one squishy target. If they can find Bang or Blank, I'm gonna hold that thought as we're diving the turret here onto Fly. Seismic shove does push.
Wayne waddles into the back line. Yes, it's gonna be a real bad time. Gonna watch the replay. Roller shoots out the ult, trying to be opportunistic. It was on a ward, and the smiter's just
yeah, Blank just
outside of an otherwise great early game. Here we go.
Oh boy, Bushlight comes in, and Pirean has to. Sonya's very, very late, trying to come in here and get that blast damage. And there it is, the outplay from Pirean says, "I deserve to be here."
There is still no We get the replay here. Fly opens up a big effective health lead by hitting everything at the start, but actually closing the kill after the stasis, it proved impossible. It's about 500 health on Pirean. Let's watch the burst here. Never move Q ult is the better part
so smart.
of 1,300 damage. Nicely
Top level
done.
mid laner. As speaking of which, Blank, I mentioned it before, you are going to get crushed if you was able to 1v1.
How does this one go?
He's really trying to carry his team. He's going to get pretty low. Does he have the Q there? Does dodge that with his ultimate. Gets the GA, but the TP is going to zone him away.
A lot of posturing now. Game slowing down. Bit of piggyback here.
Okay, well, the TP is available here from Pirean. Immediately comes in, but Tal, no GA this time around. Trying to flash in, but they don't have the damage. Finally, the star hits him, but Cuvée is going to go down in the end as Blank, with a really nice roam with the Weaver's Wall, gets there in time.
Gen G, I want to engineer a fight where the Swain isn't, because Swain right now will quarterback the fight super hard. Feels like Swain is Orianna in my head in terms of how much he'll be able to contribute a group's fight. The rest of the members on SKT are very squishy and die very fast. They get the teleport out of Pirean, who does clean up the kill here onto Cuvée. So the 1-for-1 part is not ideal, but with their other ability to hit the side lane super fast. Double GA already complete for the side of SKT. Actually, Haru halted his own Trinity Forces. Cuvé's really feeling this.
It's pretty crazy damage. We'll see if they get the arrow here, as Cuvée doesn't have his own GA. They want to bait him in. It's not going to hit.
Baron, this is the perfect time. Tahm Kench is already out of the fight.
Really interesting. Weaver's Wall is not going to do much. They get the engage there onto Fly. He gets really low, but they're looking for the Tahm Kench, and they get him in the back line. The burst damage from Pirean is there, but Bang is going to get super low, but they cannot finish him off. The double GA is going to be popped, and it looks like SKT has won a big team fight here. A double kill for Tal now, and they're looking for the ace as only Ruler survives.
They're going to try and win the game. They've got Jace, remember. This should be easy. Just keep Ruler out of it. Effort. Not going to be able to interrupt him.
Trying to TP out of here. They're not going to be able to get him down. As they're pushing in, keep in mind, 40 minutes, guys. SKT, they want to win the game.
They should win. Tal does a lot of turret damage as well. There's so much time, 30 seconds on these members. I think SKT's done.
They have a really big wave coming in here as well. You can see Ruler, he's desperately trying to stop this push as it's looking like SKT is going to be able to do it. The Korean crowd just figuring it out as the Nexus is going to be bursted down. This time it's not going to be contested, and SKT with a huge 2-1 victory over Gen Z tonight.
The roar in the Nexon Arena is... We have to be loud. Look how relieved the players are. They know they must win every match they play to have a hope of making it to the playoffs. They still have so many difficult opponents to face, but they will not be counted out today. SK Telecom T1 avenged that Worlds loss last year. It's not for the same stakes, but it's still in service of making it to Worlds 2018 and trying to find a way to make those playoffs.
And look at where the respect is given to the double thumbs up. Somebody gift that, please, as it was going to the bottom side. You know, I'm not sure if it was Pirean, maybe it was just Bang on the Ash, as look at the size of his cojones as he walks forward into 5. Zones Core JJ out, gets him super low. They start the Baron, they force him back in, and they make that Tahm Kench just not a factor in the fight, and that is one big reason why they won that one.
SKT fought so hard to stop this game being about Camille side laning against Jace. Jace went Trinity Force to delay when Camille won the trades. By the time it was online, they get a teleport, they turn off Baron, and the second Baron set up, they are set up to win. Core JJ out of the fight, super low. It doesn't even matter that the Weaver's Wall is not ideal. Gen G have to commit to a fight that SKT is set up to do really well in. They get the early kills, they get maximum value out of Pirean's zone control, and they do win against Gen G.
That's the Swain for you guys. Pirean popped off in a big way. He was 6-1-1 before that fight even started. Core JJ, he's defeated. He knows losing to SKT means that they're certainly not going to get first place, but it also means that with how competitive the top of the season here in LCK is, they might even fall to third.
Well, Gen G is going to become big fans of SKT in a couple of matches because SKT have to play Griffin.
you.